Greetings, listeners. My name is Leonidas, and I am a warrior from Sparta. Today, we're going to be discussing one of the greatest empires in history, the Roman Empire. As a Spartan, I have a deep respect for the art of warfare, and I must say that the Romans were some of the greatest military strategists of all time. The Roman army was well disciplined and well trained, with a strong emphasis on tactics and logistics. But let's not forget the origins of the Roman Empire. Rome started as a small city-state in central Italy, much like Sparta. However, through a combination of military conquest and political maneuvering, Rome was able to expand its borders and become one of the most powerful empires in history. The early Roman Republic was characterized by a complex system of government, with two consuls serving as chief executives and a senate composed of wealthy and influential citizens. However, the Roman Republic was marked by political instability and infighting, which eventually led to the rise of Julius Caesar and the end of the Republic. After the assassination of Julius Caesar in 44 BCE, the Roman Empire was founded by Augustus, who established himself as the supreme ruler of Rome. Augustus laid the foundations for the Pax Romana, a period of relative peace and stability that lasted for over 2 centuries. One of the keys to Rome's success was its ability to assimilate and incorporate conquered peoples and territories. The Romans were masters of engineering and architecture, and they used these skills to build roads, aqueducts, and other infrastructure that helped to connect their vast empire. The Romans were also known for their legal system, which was a foundation of Western law. Their system of jurisprudence emphasized the importance of individual rights and due process, and it has had a lasting impact on legal systems around the world. Of course, as a Spartan, I cannot help but feel a certain rivalry with the Romans. We were fierce warriors, after all, and our military tactics were the envy of Greece. But even I must admit that the Romans were a formidable adversary. The Roman military was organized into legions, each composed of around 5,000 soldiers. The soldiers were highly trained and well disciplined, and they were equipped with a range of weapons and armor, including the iconic gladius sword and the scutum shield. But the Roman army was more than just a fighting force. It was also an instrument of cultural assimilation, as the Romans would often send soldiers to live among conquered peoples and teach them Roman customs and traditions. One of the most famous battles in Roman history was the Battle of Cannae, which took place in 216 BCE during the Second Punic War. In this battle, the Roman army was decimated by the Carthaginian general Hannibal, who employed a brilliant tactical maneuver known as the double envelopment. Despite this defeat, the Roman Empire would go on to achieve even greater heights of power and influence. Under the rule of emperors such as Trajan and Hadrian, the Roman Empire expanded to its greatest extent, stretching from the Atlantic Ocean to the Black Sea. The Romans were also known for their cultural achievements. Roman art and architecture were highly influential, with works such as the Colosseum, the Pantheon, and the Forum Romanum still standing as testaments to Roman ingenuity and engineering prowess. The Roman Empire was not without its challenges, however. The empire faced numerous threats, both from within and outside its borders. Economic instability, political corruption, and military defeats all contributed to the eventual decline of the empire. One of the most significant factors in the decline of the Roman Empire was the pressure exerted by barbarian tribes from outside the empire, who constantly raided and attacked Roman territories. The Goths, Vandals, and Huns were among the most formidable of these tribes, and they were able to inflict significant damage on the empire. Internal problems also contributed to the decline of the Roman Empire. Political corruption and economic instability weakened the government and eroded the trust of the people. Additionally, a number of plagues and diseases ravaged the population, which further weakened the empire. By the 5th century CE, the Roman Empire was in a state of crisis. In 476 CE, the last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustus, was deposed by the Germanic warlord Odoacer, effectively bringing an end to the Western Roman Empire. The Eastern Roman Empire, however, would continue on as the Byzantine Empire for another 1,000 years. Despite its eventual decline, the Roman Empire remains one of the most influential and enduring empires in world history. Its legacy can be seen in everything from Western legal systems to modern architecture, and its impact can still be felt today. As a Spartan warrior, I may have had my differences with the Romans, but I must admit that they were a formidable foe and a fascinating civilization. The Roman Empire serves as a reminder of the power of military might, cultural assimilation, and engineering prowess, and its legacy will continue to be studied and admired for centuries to come. Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast, and join me next time as we explore more fascinating aspects of history and culture. This is Leonidas, signing off.